What's up guys, Rich Duper Bash back here in the shop. Super excited to share a new body conversion option from Basherqueen. Want to send a big thanks to Kimberly Sanchez for constant innovation and her killer upgrade option parts. Kimberly just came out with this new body package. It comes with body mounts, a bunch of other stuff I just want to go over really quick. In addition to the desert racing conversion kit, Kimberly is also selling an EXP RTR version of this on her eBay store. Again, this is actually my daughter Angie's V3. We've had this in the family since 2018 when the V3 Talion first released. This sucker's been an absolute beast. Of course, it's been upgraded by now. It's got an M2C chassis and a bunch of other nice little tidbits. This particular truck has been through absolute hell the last 5 years. It's definitely become a favorite in the family. My son Andrew's ripped this sucker several times as well. Obviously, the Talion is ARRMA's ultimate little speed truggy. Silky smooth with killer handling. It's got the different weight distribution. They went ahead and moved the motor and center diff basically about an inch rearward. I'm definitely a huge fan of the stock configuration straight from ARRMA, but I gotta say I'm loving this conversion so far. Again guys, this conversion is designed to be a direct fit, comes with everything you need including the hardware bits. Just want to do a quick bench overview and kind of go over what comes with this body conversion kit. You'll see from the top guys, the cage actually fits this truck perfectly. It just clears the shocks, feels like it's got tons of support, and you'll notice the Fireteam bumper should definitely protect this front lip. You'll also notice the cage hugs the mudguards perfectly both sides. Here's a quick top view guys, just want to kind of give you an idea what the stance looks like. My first impression of the body in my hands, obviously it's got a little bit more weight than the stock body. Definitely feels like this cage can take a hammering. You'll notice the LED light bar in the front, you've got another light in the rear. Quick shot of the cage from underneath. Definitely lots of hardware, lots of little triangulation, and obviously you got a couple helmeted speed racers inside. The kit also includes a wing mount and a little mount for the rear if you want to go full scale and put a spare tire on. Really digging the framework. The panels feel nice and sturdy. I'm digging the graphics so far. As much as I like the stock Talion guys, I'm absolutely digging this Desert Racer look. A few tidbits that make this kit work. You'll notice this super sturdy front body support. You'll notice this really beautiful CNC Machine 7075 brace mount. Kimberly designed this to just clear this front body mount. Just a heads up guys, you really have to run EXP or stock upper A arms, otherwise the RPM arms just won't quite clear the body mount. You'll see Kimberly includes a Fireteam 6S front bumper. This is probably the beefiest bumper in the ARRMA lineup. Takes an absolute hammering and it's got a killer skid on the bottom. She also includes an ARRMA 6S wing mount, and then you'll see the rear body mount. This is super trick. This one's also really rigid like the front mount. She essentially used these little alloy extensions that bolt from the main tower, and then you'll see she custom machined a piece of carbon fiber to just mount this perfect. The good thing is it's barely got just the perfect amount of give, definitely has a ton of support, feels super solid on the back end here. Kimberly also included the tower to tower brace. Only thing I had to do was swap on my own little rod ends from another rig. Kimberly also includes a little splitter connector to get your lights hooked up. As far as my setup, I'm still running my original BLX 185 electronics. This is the 2050 ARRMA motor before they switched over to Spectrum. This thing's been through hell and it's done absolutely awesome, as well as my ESC. For servo, I'm still running my Power HD 23 kg waterproof. Obviously, you'll see I've upgraded to 7075 braces front and rear. Of course, I'm running these beautiful Talion 6S M2C racing towers, both front and rear. Running M2C pistons all four corners. I think I'm running Techno Orange front springs. Still running the stock 2000 CST, but you'll see I've got really good dampening on here. Running 7075 suspension mounts, both front and rear, 7075 upper hinge pin mount, and obviously a 7075 servo mount. For diffs, I think I still have 200 in here. I might upgrade to 500 now that this sucker's going to weigh a little bit more. I think I've got 50K up front and 20K in the rear. Quick shot of my 7075 chassis. This was an original Talion prototype. This sucker's landed straight on coping and rails and has been doing absolutely killer with no bends for several years now. Gonna do my first run or two with my BLX electronics. If I get the itch for more power, I've got a Hobby Star 1730 4092 sitting here, and I went ahead and I pulled this Max 6. This was in my Traxxas XRT. For servo, big shout out to Ras Schifrin. Got a couple more of these perfect pass servos. This sucker's been absolutely flawless in my Fireteam 6S. You guys will notice I'm sporting my backflip LPs. These are the 4S backflips. They'll take 6S power all day. Most of the new ones are coming vented. If not, I definitely recommend tape your rim holes and put a couple 1/8 inch holes, one on each side. Basically helps ballooning, keeps all the water and crud and stuff from getting trapped in here. Definitely prolongs the life of your wheels. Obviously, I'm running the M2C6S lugs. Last I remember, the Talion was running just fine. Haven't had her out in several weeks. We just got a ton of more rain, guys. We got a little bit of sun and some wind out there today. Just gonna give her a quick shakedown and see how this sucker handles. Once again, big shout out to Kimberly. Definitely digging the looks of this sucker. Having a cage setup not only looks killer, it's got a killer durability advantage. And most times when you get in a wreck or a hard roll, this sucker ends up back on its wheels. Quick shot of Kimberly's 6S Pure Steering Force Servo Saver Kit. This sucker's also been flawless in my Creighton 6S. It comes with everything you need. And again, you can set your tension and just lock that sucker down. It's not going anywhere. Want to give a quick shot of one of Kimberly's 7075 ARRMA bulkheads. Not sure if you guys have tried one, but these things are absolutely flawless. These are an absolutely epic upgrade. If you ever get tired of cracking your bulkheads, stripping your screws, or you just keep eating through ring and pinion gears, this is a perfect upgrade. Lastly, before I take off, for those of you guys that have XRTs that keep busting off the stock servo tabs, just want to give you a quick look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. This should definitely lock the servo in and keep your steering from going to junk. All right, guys, enough babbling and hogwash. I'm definitely going to try and get out. I think I've got maybe 2 more hours of sunlight. Once again, it's a little bit windy. It's definitely wet. We've had several days of rain. Just going to give her a quick shakedown and see how this sucker runs. Big thanks again to Kimberly for this killer desert racing Talion option. Here's a shot of her outside in the sun, guys. Again, Kimberly just did an absolutely awesome job with this conversion kit. Well, guys, there's just a little bit of glitching. I'm not sure what's up. Alright guys, I just checked my motor. It got up to 170 at the back of the can. Unfortunately, I think my orange connector is coming loose. It looked like my first layer of tape had actually kind of melted. I don't have my solder kit with me. This run might get cut short, guys. If it does, I'm going to just go ahead and throw in some footage from Sunday with my brother John. I'll try a little bit more running, guys. If this sucker cuts out again, that's going to be it. I will say, guys, so far I'm totally digging this conversion setup. Driftwood special. Ooh. Oh, it just went full throttle on me, guys. Oh, a little beast. Oh, well, I'm digging her, guys. Oh my gosh. Nice wet sand. Thing rips, guys. Oh no, no! Oh! That was a complete power cut. Got super lucky she came down on the wheels. Well guys, I definitely have to go through my electronics again. I think my motor, my orange motor lead is pretty much either cracked unsoldered. Gonna rain the next several days, guys. I'll try and get the sucker back out as soon as I can. Either gonna resolder that motor lead or I might just drop in the 1730. Once again, thanks to M2C Racing for all the killer hop-ups and to Basherqueen for this killer conversion kit.
You